If you want to pass the real estate licensing exam to become a realtor in one try, you have to at least do these three things. I'm going to go into the three techniques I used that allowed me to pass the very first time. Welcome to my channel. I'm Charlie Cameron, a realtor, investor, and team leader at eXp Realty, and my goal is to help 1,000 entrepreneurs like yourself become successful realtors. Now, it's really important to note that most real estate agents don't pass on the first try. That's okay. If you follow these three steps, you'll have the highest likelihood of passing the first time and passing early. And even if you don't quite nail it the first time, just go back, reapply these three techniques, and you will right after that. Number one, write it down. Your brain remembers things, and it's easier for you to recall if you write it down. Whether you think you're remembering or not by listening or reading, it's much higher probability that you will recall it later having written it down. Now, what I did, and this may seem extreme, is I spent 2 hours a day for 6 weeks going through the course and literally writing everything down. And I was already a real estate investor. I knew a decent amount about real estate, though it's not quite, those circles don't quite intertwine. So there's a lot of new knowledge too. So I literally wrote everything down. But it only took me 6 weeks to get licensed. So it's kind of a give or take. Do you want to spend more time writing things down? Do you only want to write down the difficult things or the things you perceive to be more difficult? It's really up to you, but I guarantee if you write it all down, you're going to remember a lot of it. The second thing you need to do is you need to go back and review every single quiz and every single test. A good real estate course will have quizzes for every lesson, and it'll have a couple practice tests at the end. Usually the practice tests are a requirement to pass to go take the state exam. There's a reason for that. They're not just meant to, oh, did you actually review the lesson and attain the knowledge for the lesson? No, those quiz questions and test questions are meant to be very representative of what's going to be on the actual exam. And the third thing you're going to do is you're going to use those questions you missed on the quizzes and the exams and the really tough stuff that was really hard to remember and to take in, and you're going to rewrite it all down. I don't mean type it. Go get a notebook, rewrite down every question you missed, what the answer was, why, and rewrite any of the material that was really difficult for you. Do that, and I promise you, you will succeed in as few tries as possible. So now that you're going to inevitably pass your real estate exam, there's one more thing you need to do. You need to subscribe and check out the resources below, because I'm going to give you information on how to choose a broker and how to generate leads. Those are the two most important things about becoming a real estate agent. Without either of those, you have no business. It's all about learning how to lead generate and making the right decisions early. So follow for more.